Stay tuned after the episode for some more information. Hailing from the Midwest region of the United States, we introduce to you the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jonathan. And then on the phone with us today, all the way from Virginia himself, the End Master, the Crucifier, the Pastor and Reverend, Noah Cruz.
Oh my gosh, that was the worst. Hi.
I like that.
And then here with me in the studio, we have the one, the only, the game changer himself, Eddie Merrill.
That's all you had to say.
I don't know if you can qualify, Jonathan, I don't know that you can qualify your room as a studio.
Well, let's just not.
Oh, no. It's
Anyway,
studio.
all right.
I got new lights, and I remodeled in here to make it feel better. So, you know.
All right.
Anyways.
And with that dimmer, you can really work on the light effect.
Yeah.
Boo.
Hey, okay.
All right, so today's episode, it's a political season here in America. Really crazy
Is
one.
Every season is
We're not going to go huge into the actual real politics, but we wanted to do something political.
Yeah, let's not do that at all.
Yeah. So
why not?
We're going to talk about fictional characters we think would be good presidential candidates. They can be any character. They can be comic book related. They can be just books. They could be from any movie or TV show.
Can we say eliminate
movie.
like historical fiction so you can't pick someone who's like in real life?
Yes, I agree with that. No historical fictional characters.
Is that cool? Maybe.
I agree.
Noah, are you
Yeah,
upset?
yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking. And also video games.
Yeah, video game
Oh, yeah.
characters.
Eliminate video game characters.
No.
But like, for instance, you can't just choose George Washington from Assassin's Creed 3 because he was an actual person in life who was a real president, who was a good president, but, you know.
That's debatable. I'll play that early.
Squanch.
All right, so who would like to go first? You can come up with a presidential candidate and a vice presidential candidate if you want to. The vice president.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
optional.
Don't worry. I have my president and I have my VP ready to go.
Okay. And
You
if
guys
you
ready
want
for
to
this?
get really into it, you can go with a bunch of other like.
Well, then we'll just make you go first.
All right. So here it is. First off, the presidential pick, 2016, Sonic the Hedgehog. The slogan, "Make America Fast Again." You gotta go fast.
I like that.
Yeah. And then the VP
Sonic.
nom, Ash Ketchum, because you gotta catch them all. It's the best pick. It's the best of both worlds.
It's funny because you're getting into the slogans and stuff. I don't know that I've thought.
Oh
of
yeah.
my slogans at all.
Though.
Those are good. I like them.
But you gotta go fast.
But does fast have a limit? Is it too fast? You never know.
No.
It's never too fast.
You're too Ed, you know what? You're too slow.
Oh.
You know, that's all I gotta say.
Slow in the head, bro.
Dude.
I ate a jellyfish.
You gotta go fast.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
If I am your average blue collar, white collar, red collar citizen, why am I gonna vote? No, purple collar. This is America. Why am I gonna vote for Sonic? You know, he's fast, but is that his
Because
only
you
platform?
gotta go fast.
Dude,
You
his
gotta
platform's
go
a freaking
fast.
spring, man. Gotta go fast.
He has all the platforms. He has green world, whatever.
Oh shoot!
Green Hill Zone. Yeah, that one.
I like that. Green Hill Zone.
That's his platform.
Dude, if we were basing it off those reasons, I would never vote for Game & Watch because his platform blows. Flat Zone 2.
Yeah, screw that place.
No, I like that.
No, but I think those were just jokes. I think my real candidates.
Okay.
Bear with me for this.
Okay.
So for my presidential nomination, I pick the Commissioner Gordon himself.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And then for his VP, I picked Captain America. I don't think Captain America would be a good president, but he would be a good VP.
I'm curious as to your reasoning behind
Sonic.
Each. Like, why do you think Captain America would be a better VP over president? And then why Commissioner Gordon?
Cap has the kind of, everybody knows him. He's famous. He's a good leader, but I don't he's good for a presidential nomination because he doesn't give an F about sovereign borders. He does what he wants. He just
True.
He's a little impulsive, I'd say.
Yeah. And like, as much as he does the right thing, he doesn't always think that through, and sometimes there are repercussions that aren't always the best.
Yeah.
And then for the commissioner, I mean, have you seen Gotham? The work he's done there, it's just great. I mean, he knows what he's doing.
Honestly, Commissioner Gordon, that is a good one.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, he's always doing the right thing. He knows what he needs to get done. He will help save Gotham and this country. So that's all I have to say.
Gotham first, then
I like
the country.
that.
Yes, exactly.
I like how
that's a good pick. That I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking like big highlight characters. I wasn't thinking like secondary characters.
I know, you got to think outside the box, baby.
Honestly, I think that should be the end of the episode. That was a killer right there.
No, we've got a little bit more time. Dude, okay, I got to point this out.
End the episode.
I can't beat that. Mine's still squanchy. I mean,
kind of straying away from the topic for just a split second. We've been watching Flash season 2 on Netflix because it's, come on and stuff. And it's funny because there's a lot of things that they're talking about of like, I don't think you should fight Zoom yet, and like this and that. And I get that he's not ready, but Amanda asked me the other day, like, why are they saying that? And my thought immediately was because it's only halfway through the season. Like, they gotta like keep it up. Anyways, getting
Very
back
true.
to the topic.
Very true.
wasn't Zoom a show on PBS?
Yep.
No, Zoom was the movie with Tim Allen.
Oh. So
You're right. It was.
So Tim Allen and the Flash are.
Yeah, they're duking it out.
I really need to watch that show.
All right, Ed, do you have your picks?
Well,
Or are you still thinking through it?
Okay. I picked this guy because, he's a politician in his home world, but the more I think about it, he might be a little... He might have some problems. But I picked none other than the Washington outsider turned to Galactic Senate powerhouse, Jar Jar Binks. Now hear me out.
My gosh.
He is not only a war hero uniting two separate peoples.
Oh my god.
When you say he won, can I just point out that George Washington lost the two battles that he was in? And he's a war hero.
Oh man.
He's a he's a political outsider, which no matter
crap.
why you're a political outsider, that seems to be like a really good thing in elections these days. So like, oh yeah, well I'm not corrupted by politics. So he can say that. He's a working class citizen if he works.
I don't think he can string along those sentences and get that thought out correctly.
He has.
It's no different than today. Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
I will say one of the cons is he has a big mouth, but in his defense, his ears are 4 times the size of his mouth. So
he can actually listen.
He's
to
proportionally
his
pretty good.
He can listen to his citizens and understand what they're saying.
And he did vote to give all the power to the chancellor. If you don't remember, he led that vote. So even though there were negative repercussions, people unite behind him. So I like that.
Oh my gosh.
I'd say
I wondered who was going to bring up Star Wars.
Oh, no, you knew it was
I'm glad that you did Jar Jar Binks, baby.
Okay, like there is some rationale behind it.
Jar Jar 16.
Yeah.
I'll throw this in there for the cons. One thing that I did notice is that though he has had good leading moments, it does not seem to be his own like will of, I want to lead. He just happens to be the guy that like other people say, hey, Jar Jar, vote for like the chancellor, or he just happens to be there. So, if you want a leader who's going to make the right decision given the information, he could be used. Like, because he is innocent.
Yeah,
he's not corrupted.
Easily manipulated.
I feel like he could brag the point that he would work for the best of what people want. However, because he's innocent, if he gets just the certain people,
naive.
Yeah, the people around him, he'll just be a puppet of the people around him. So,
yeah.
And then VP is squanchy because he'll squanch.
Absolutely.
But
Squanch.
on the opposite side, he
Squanch
will
again,
squanch. Yeah. That's about
Always
it.
squanch. Squanching forward, forever.
Squanch.
That's
2016.
funny.
And that's about it I got.
Do you have? Oh yeah, you said Squanchy for VP.
I was trying to think of a legitimate one, and Jar Jar Binks just happened to be the closest thing I killed.
That's really funny.
You made a legitimate argument out of it, though.
Yeah, which is kind of hard to do for Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially given how much you hate Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't hate Jar Jar. I like him on the same level as like my dog or something.
Which we all know how
much you love Oakley.
No, I will say I purposely tried to avoid Captain America because I felt like we would get a lot of Captain Americas in this conversation.
Yeah.
But I still think he is a pretty good, like you said, your spot for VP and him. That's a good.
Yeah,
that's a good matchup.
I felt like he was a fine VP pick.
Now we're gonna have to hear what John has.
Yeah, gosh. Well, see, I'm gonna be going Star Wars as well.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
I am the Senate.
I'm gonna say for VP pick, I'm gonna go VP and then I'm gonna go presidential. Noah, you and I agree on a good VP in Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
But because you chose him, I'm gonna have to think of somebody else.
Okay.
And it can't be Jar Jar.
No, it can't be Jar Jar. I'm actually probably gonna. You know what? Let me come back to VP because I have to think about that a little bit more.
Hear me out.
For presidential candidate, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm going Star Wars
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
Old Ben.
Mostly because his track record, I think, speaks for itself. And he is America's only hope.
Oh,
right now.
I like that. I like
Gosh.
that.
So
good slogan. Good slogan.
Yep. Obi-Wan, our only hope. And I'm gonna even take it up a little bit further with the details as far as Obi-Wan. I'm not talking prequel Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm talking like original trilogy Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's got experience.
He's dead.
He pre-confrontation with Vader. So I think that would be a good pick. And then kind of sticking in the Star Wars realm, instead of going to comic books, I'm going to say a good vice president would be Luke Skywalker, because Obi-Wan can mentor
I think
him.
that's just cheating. Come on now.
Boo.
Boo. Unoriginal. Boo.
Hey, okay. We'll hear you out.
Originally, I was going to go Chuck and Morgan Grimes. But then I kind of just thought
God.
I would have like some bad.
I was thinking about Chuck. But...
I feel like
apparently they're taking that off Netflix.
What?
Wait, they're taking it off?
Yeah, they're taking that, and they took Psych off Netflix.
Yeah, that
anyway.
kind of frustrating.
Wait. Have they already taken it off?
Sean
or are
and
they
Gus.
going to?
They already took Psych off. I think they're going to take.
Because I was gonna watch. I still haven't finished Chuck. Either way.
Yeah, I haven't either. Whoops.
Blangle, dangle. I've heard Gotham's good.
Speaking of, yeah, I've started watching it. I finished the first season. It was pretty all right. Did you watch? Have you watched Luke Cage at all?
I have not. No.
Okay, I finished it. Really good. Really good show.
I haven't either. But
I mean, it's TVMA for a reason. I'll tell you that much. But still very good.
What's TVMA?
Mature audiences. It's like R.
Oh, I thought it was like the VMAs.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like Vietnam actually.
Instead
Instead of the VMA, it's Vietnam.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised none of us brought up characters from like Tropic Thunder. I thought that.
So okay. So who would?
Actually, I'm surprised nobody said like Master Chief for like a VP or something like that.
See, I thought about that, but the more and more I thought about it, because I was gonna go with him over Luke in my second thing, but when I was thinking, I was like, he's kind of war and knows nothing but war, and. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think he would want to be in a place where he could make political decisions.
Oh, it doesn't matter who wants. You actually think Commissioner Gordon and Captain America would run for VP and president? No.
I feel like
This is
Captain
all
America.
fiction.
Yeah. This is a hypothetical situation, Jonathan. It's not.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what. Okay, but here's the thing. I feel like if Captain America were to get into a presidential race, he would go in it to be the president. Because I feel like
you don't know that.
Well, yeah, he I think he's humble enough to accept a VP position if need be, but I don't know. I feel
unless
like
he's Hydra.
no, we're not even getting into that. That's a bunch of no. Who else do you guys think would be? Now let's come up with a collective one.
A collective
So I
one?
just put a Jolly Rancher in my mouth.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Now we'd like to make a shout out to Jolly Rancher. Keeping you...
This episode is sponsored by no one.
Sponsored by
currently.
Jolly Rancher.
Here's a helpful fitness tip. Clench your buttocks together while walking to take pressure off your knees.
What?
Try it sometimes. Your eyes will
Jolly
be
Rancher.
opened. I keep
All right,
staring
well, that was
over at
weird.
this Woody from the Toy Story thing. Do you think Woody would make a good
I was
pick?
thinking like one of my choices I was deliberating between was like, you know, again, a duo from a universe being Woody as president and Buzz as vice president. But I don't know. The more and more I thought about that, I don't know. Actually, that would probably be kind of good.
What do you think would
I
be
don't know.
just an awful combination?
It's hard not to get out of the realm of Star Wars. In this, actually,
Okay,
no.
so Dom from Inception. Because he wouldn't know if it was reality or not the entire time. He's like, I
Oh,
dream. My wife, she died.
Oh my god,
I gotta get back to my family.
that would be terrible.
I don't think he'd be concerned with running for president at all if that were the case.
Again,
He'd
this
just
is
be like,
hypothetical.
yeah.
I think a terrible combination would be VP Forrest Gump, President Daffy Duck. They would not be able to... just like this garbage, dude.
Okay,
Good lord.
if Mickey ran for president, I feel like I can't help but get
Oh, boy.
a little demented in my thought process here. Of he'd probably
Oh, no.
present like a really good platform and like win a bunch of people over and become president, and then immediately turn dictator for some random reason. Like just be super messed up. He's like,
Oh my!
He just like murders like all the other countries around the world.
Is it weird that I can picture
You
that
wanna
too?
play? Let's nuke 'em.
Oh my gosh!
it's so messed
this'll be
up.
fun.
It's so messed up. It ruins your childhood. But I feel like that's what would
It's
happen.
not the only thing that ruined my childhood.
He would convert all public transportation to be roller coasters and
I would
that
like
type of
that.
stuff. Which, you know, I don't think people would mind. But
Well,
then
no,
we'd have
unless
to
you're,
mass produce, and the budget is already so messed up that we'd have to take shortcuts. Therefore, public
Yeah, but our
transportation wouldn't be
tourism would-
safe.
be off that shot.
Oh yeah, no,
Tourism.
we're really raking the revenue from tourism.
But if the whole place was Disneyland, none of it would be Disneyland. Ooh.
You know, it would be terrible. Lex Luthor,
Oh yeah.
because he's super racist.
That would be great, right?
I mean,
Lex
he would probably be
Luthor.
a good business mogul. But wait, I'm describing somebody else. Never mind.
Oh. Yeah, great.
Hey,
Anyway.
hey, back to what we were talking about.
Okay, we haven't come up with any female candidates. Of fictional characters, who would be, you think, the best, like, female?
See, it's funny because the first thought I get is like Tracer from Overwatch, but then I think about it and I'm like, she's
What?
British. She wouldn't be eligible.
Why is that the first thing?
I don't know
you think
why.
of?
What the heck? My first thought was Black Widow, and then I was like, nah, she'd just leak everything. Oh, wait, no, I'm talking about somebody else again. Crap. Dang it. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey. Gosh.
You know, I'm trying to think of good strong, like, okay, Elizabeth from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't think she's American either. She's British, but,
You
you
have
know.
a good point there.
People can change.
Are you just thinking that because the trailer came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, they're
Which-
making another one of them.
Yeah, the trailer looks interesting.
Wait, she's
Did
in
you see
it?
the Power Rangers
She's not.
trailer?
I did, and I actually
It
kind of want
looks
to
terrible. No, it looks like one part Chronicle, one part Breakfast Club, two parts terrible.
To be fair, I think I ended up watching it without audio on the Facebook feed because I was in the bathroom at the time and I didn't want audio coming from the bathroom. So
You just gotta live with it. You know, They know anyway.
So I don't know. Visually, it looked cool. At least
Well, yeah. So did the DC movies, and we all know how those movies went.
Here you go. Joker, Harley Quinn.
I mean, yeah, that'd just be anarchy.
What kind of country is? Oh yeah, the election in Somalia. It was.
Good grief.
I would say, what about Peggy Carter?
Oh, that would be.
She's also British,
but
So
American. Because she works in the American military. I never understood that. Is she American? Like, is she a British immigrant?
I think she was like a. I don't know. She was like their British connection, I guess.
Oh, I never knew that. I never understood. I haven't seen
I don't
Agent
know.
Carter, so I haven't.
I watched the first season, didn't watch the second. Wasn't it was a show. It was there.
It was a show. It was there.
It was, yeah. I don't know.
it was in fact there. Is Piglet a guy or a girl?
What about the gingerbread man?
Oh, freaking gingerbread!
Gingy.
No, I saw this like body transformations that will inspire you. In the first frame was Shrek, and the second one was the Hulk. It's just like, oh, it's so inspired.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
What's the?
He'd be more of a VP.
Okay.
She's married to the Muffin Man.
Wait. What about that? Mickey Mouse, and then the
Muffin-
gingerbread
and then the
man.
gingerbread.
Oh, perfect. Nothing could go wrong.
I'd be kind of terrified. I'm trying to think.
You know, Farquaad wasn't a terrible
What about
leader.
Lord of the Rings characters? Any Lord of the Rings characters?
Oh my gosh.
Because I feel like
Arwen would be great for a female
yeah.
pick.
Which
Oh,
okay,
for
remind
real.
me who Arwen?
She's the lady
Rohan.
elf. Yeah, Elrond's daughter.
Okay.
I thought that was Eowyn. I'm pretty sure.
No. Well, who's Arwen?
that's the Rohan chick.
No, that's Eowyn.
That's
yeah,
Eowyn?
Eowyn is from Rohan. Arwen is the elf.
Let's look this up.
I can guarantee that Eowyn is the girl.
How do you spell Eowyn?
From
Aon.
no, it's Aowyn, I think.
I think it's EY something.
No.
Eowyn.
Well, I said my best.
Hey.
Yeah, Eowyn is the Rohan
Told you.
chick.
Dang. Oh wait, did I say it the other way?
Yeah.
Oh,
You said Eowyn was the elf, which you were wrong.
my B was the dog.
I would say Galadriel, but then we also saw like what would happen if she got too much power and
Freaky,
that just
freaky?
wouldn't go well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a pretty.
So
scary
the
part.
elf lady you're talking about is the one that ends up like marrying Aragorn.
Yes,
Right.
Aragorn.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
Spoil it.
Yeah.
People haven't seen
Sorry,
that.
guys. That movie's been out for like 15 years now. Sorry, my bad.
husband-wife duo as president and vice president. That would be interesting.
Mario and Peach.
Oh yeah.
Mario just jump on everybody.
Dude, he'd jump on the competition.
Oh shoot. Goomba.
Are you guys familiar with Harry Potter at all?
I don't know him.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was just trying to think of like Harry Potter.
We're not on
characters
first
that
name
would be-
basis yet.
I just call him Mr. Potter actually. But...
So I'm trying to think of like Harry Potter characters that would be good VP
What about
candidates.
What about the chick from Hunger Games? I'm blanking on the name right now.
Katniss Everdeen?
Yeah, Katniss.
Isn't she kind
I
of like a
don't know.
politician?
I feel like
in
she's-
her movie?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
See, it's
something
funny.
like
That's a really good thing to do because the whole third book of that basically is the political race.
Politics.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and like how the media handles it and presents it and all that type of stuff.
Okay, this isn't very political, but what's your favorite race?
Good lord.
I like
should
the
probably-
I like the Indy
We should
500.
probably cut that part.
I like the Indy 500. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, no, that part's still staying in. Ed, that was perfect.
Let's keep that in.
Okay, so going back to your candidates. What are some?
What's the chemistry between Sonic
Okay,
and Ash?
we're gonna start. We're gonna start with Noah.
Yeah.
Eddie and I are gonna play devil's advocate
Yep.
against your candidates, and then you're gonna try to
Defend.
defend.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm scared to do this because I know when it comes around to me, I'm going to be terrible at this. But so let's see. You had Commissioner Gordon and Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You say that.
How much can they bench? What experience do they have?
Shut up.
Yeah. What experience does Commissioner Gordon have that would give him good poise to make political decisions that are important?
All right. Well, as the police commissioner, he's already somewhat involved in politics. He understands the law process very well.
Mm-hmm.
So appointing like Supreme Court, that sort of thing, that would be easy for him. He would know how that works, that sort of law making process.
Agreed.
He also understands, if Gotham or America in general is really just overrun with a lot of different issues. Say it's high crime rate. Say it's just very much in debt, the city or even the nation. He really understands that, and I think that he would have a very good just idea of how to manage that and bring about change and really inspire the best in people. Yeah. And then Cap, he's just got such a great record behind
I think Commissioner Gordon is really good.
but how can America trust a man who lets a masked vigilante who he doesn't even know the true identity of?
All right, everybody loves Batman. Shut your dirty mouth.
But
everybody loves Raymond. Get it right.
All right, so here's the thing. As commissioner, it is never his job to bring in the masked vigilante known as Batman. He just delegates that to other people, and he knows how to delegate, and that's good. And just because his underlings don't get things done doesn't mean he doesn't get stuff done. He will get the job done.
I'm finding it really hard to combat. But like Commissioner Gordon from the Batman universe, I'm finding it really hard to find any true flaws.
He got shot.
He's the man.
He got shot.
Yeah, that's.
But then he's willing to take risks. Like he sacrificed himself.
Vote out of that super easy. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could find a way to get myself shot and people wouldn't really respect me.
Okay,
if
so
you shot yourself in the foot, maybe. I
guess with that, we're gonna transition over to Ed's characters.
No, let's stay on Noah's for a minute.
Do you have more questions to grill? Or do you have anything specifically with Captain America?
I think nothing that hasn't already been said, that Cap can be a little impulsive and whatnot. I'm not sure if he.
And that's why he's good as a VP.
Here's the thing though. Against Captain America, he is stuck in the old way of doing things. So
not necessarily. He's learning. and tradition is not always a bad thing. Well, especially if it's grounded by such a great
body.
As Commissioner Gordon. Yeah, well, that too.
Oh. Sorry.
Commissioner Gordon knows how to lead a nation, I think. And Cap can be the face of that.
That's a power couple right there, those two.
It is.
That's really hard. I think I kind of feel like Noah's gonna end up winning this one.
Wait, this is for a prize? Oh, don't worry.
Bragging rights.
I got JJB on my side, yo.
Okay, so with that, I guess we'll transition over to.
Okay, before we start grilling Ed, I was actually surprised no one said like Spock or something like that.
Yeah,
he's foreign.
That's racist.
I don't feel like
the president if you weren't born here.
I don't feel like Spock would really be able to connect on a level that would get people to want to vote for him.
And that's why
I think it depends on how you good VP.
He's very logical and he knows exactly what to get stuff done.
He does, but would that make him a good? I think that would make him a good president. But as far as like if he's running for president, I don't think he'd be able to connect with people because of that.
Does he have to though?
Yeah.
Does he have to though?
I kind of.
Does he really have to?
Okay, on a planet of Vulcans, no. On
correct.
Earth, specifically in America, yes.
Yes.
He would. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like I think I would vote for him just because I think I would see the logic in what he says. But there's also a lot of people who vote emotionally rather than with their heads. Yeah. And I'm not going to claim that I don't ever vote emotionally too. But like that's what I'm saying. Like
you just got to be careful because if you get too many tears on the thing, then it washes out.
What?
And with that, Ed.
All right, let's move to Ed.
You kind of already brought up some of the cons of.
Yeah.
I don't really have
candidate.
a VP, so I'll just go with.
I thought you did.
Oh,
It's
Squanchy.
Squanchy.
I don't know enough about Squanchy to really grill him.
You can.
Yeah, Squanchy's just there.
Let's just stick with my president.
With Jar Jar Binks, yes, he's a war hero, but as you said, it was by accident. You know.
Then again, it's
Are we
still
gonna
count.
just trust that we're gonna get by on his luck alone, or like I don't know if I can trust Jar Jar because.
Well, here's the thing. You could argue luck, but then he's lucky more than one time. So then again, is it really luck?
But when his. Thus brings
See,
up
here's
the
the thing with Jar Jar is that if he can be manipulated by people that easily,
Yeah.
that's not a good thing. He can be corrupted, and he wouldn't even notice. He wouldn't even know that he
not
is.
as easily corrupted as others, though, because he's illiterate.
Well, ask George Lucas about that, because at one point he wanted to make him a Sith Lord, and that's pretty corrupted if you ask me.
Joke's on you. He actually is a Sith Lord. Have you read
Aha.
the conspiracy?
Classic fan theory.
That's the one about where he employs an ancient martial art tradition where it's just clumsiness, right?
Yeah.
Like something
think
like
that's
that.
an ancient martial art. Yeah, I'll put it this way. Yes, he is easily influenced by those around him, but that's just I'm thinking of in the movies when Padme's saying, "Okay, do this," blah blah blah, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll do that," or
He's faithful.
Yeah, and he's faithful. Yeah, I like that.
Loyal.
Loyal.
Mm.
Too dumb to decide himself.
Which is why he would need a good vice president, I think.
I don't know.
I think he
the lines
matured
of,
a lot. More than little Annie. If I do say so myself.
Okay, so along the lines of not being able to connect with people, do you really think that Jar Jar would be able to connect with a large enough voter group? People wouldn't. I mean, if you ask me, I would get pissed off by him immediately because he's an idiot.
Okay, but come at this as a perspective of Jar Jar is unknown to you. He's not a fictional character. He's a real individual.
Yeah, he's still an
reality.
idiot. Still an idiot.
Mr. Thinks.
P-Usa.
Hey, I bet he wouldn't interrupt people though, other than sticking out his tongue and
I don't think
stealing apples.
I don't think Jar Jar would be deceptive though, because you'd be seeing exactly what you're getting.
Yeah, you would never have to worry about him lying because he probably doesn't.
Yeah, he would also
understand
get destroyed in a debate against whoever he's running against.
So then
he would just not know what to say.
He would have the pity card every time.
Well, I don't know that that's pity.
P-Usa. I get something. Okay, he is also a skilled mechanic. Do people forget that?
Is he a skilled mechanic?
No, he's not. Though.
Okay. Whose pod racer was the fastest? And how many other mechanics thought to stick their tongue in the hyper beam between the two?
So
it worked.
So your advocacy for this is that Jar Jar likes to think outside of the lines. He likes to come up with new ideas, and
exactly.
Even if it's not his decision, it was just a mistake.
Unbelievable.
Hey, people like Jimmy Carter because he was a really nice guy and a political outsider. I'm not saying Jimmy Carter was as dumb as my candidate, but
it's funny because actually no, I take that back because Jim Gordon technically isn't a political outsider. He's teetering on the border of political outsider versus.
But he's not really involved in politics all the time.
Yeah, he's more just
a part of the system.
Yeah.
Should have picked Ganondorf. Dude, Bowser has a nice castle, and honestly, I don't know anything bad he's done
other than kidnap women.
I mean, that's subjective.
There's no real evidence that he's done that.
Actually, wait.
Probably no. He was just in the wrong place, the wrong time, and Mario just happened to see him.
Do we know that he kidnapped Peach, or did Peach go over to visit, and then lava flooded the castle? So
exactly.
Mario's
got. So
okay. Now
let's
grill.
It's my turn to try and defend my candidates.
I don't even remember your candidates.
I think I'm gonna end up sucking at this.
Remind me who your candidates are.
I chose Obi-Wan, and my original VP would have been Captain America, but because Noah chose him, I decided to go with Luke because I couldn't think of another option. Although, when you brought up Spock, I was kind of like, man, that would have been a good VP.
So, who are you sticking with? Obi-Wan and Luke?
I kind of feel like I have to because I feel like I'd be cheating, unless you guys are willing to let me switch my VP really quick.
I mean, you could do that.
Okay,
Wait,
I'm gonna merge worlds, and I'm gonna make my presidential nominee Obi-Wan, and then I'm gonna make my vice presidential candidate
Yoshi!
I'm gonna make it Spock. So you got the two.
All
right. So the biggest reasons why I think Obi-Wan would be a good presidential candidate. He is a war hero. He's very wise. He has years of experience.
Years of experience with what?
Just kind of life in general, and he's been involved in the political race, kind of, and
sort of,
with political dealings, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has both his arms.
He does have both of his arms still. Yet he's still a war hero, and I think the fact that he was a general really speaks volumes to his ability to lead, because we've had plenty of generals who
Eisenhower
became our presidents before.
JFK.
Nope.
What?
Not even close.
Bob Marley.
I was thinking more along. I feel like Obi-Wan would be a very good a very good predecessor to Washington. That actually he wouldn't be a predecessor. I think he'd be a good
what?
Similar he. Never mind. I'm not gonna even.
Words are hard. It's okay.
I don't understand.
Then the reason that I like Spock for vice president is because, as you know, I don't think he'd be able to connect on an emotional level, but he would be able to be a good voice of reason in a president. Because he would have sound logic, and he's had several years of being number two and being very good at supporting his leaders and helping them make good decisions.
That is debatable.
Okay, so guys, go ahead and grill me however you would.
All right.
like.
Well, here's the thing. Obi-Wan has dealt with political dealings in a universe far, far away. He does not understand the political dealings of America. So I think that puts him at a little bit of a disadvantage.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is why he has Spock. He chose a good running mate in Spock.
Okay, so wait, you also said Old Man Ben, more so than...
Yeah, more Old Man Ben.
He may be the voice of reason, but it's going to be hard to convince someone that you're going to be completely moral when you do have, Jedi mind tricks and stuff. Even if you don't use them...
But here...
Just when people know that you could do that, it's going to be very hard to convince anyone that you will.
Also, instead of fighting against evil, he decided to run away and hide like a little girl.
Exactly. He could have taken on everyone by himself.
He was making a decision out of that wasn't a decision he just came to lightly. It was a decision he had to think about because he realized that at the time he couldn't take on everything by himself. So he had the knowledge to understand that I cannot do this myself. I need to be patient and figure things out.
Just because
I don't know.
Just because
so he knows
all the other Jedi are
time.
Murdered and your temple is destroyed and all that. That's not an excuse. He's got to just suck it up.
You gotta buckle in, Buster.
But that was in the past. It's not
As for
now.
As for Spock, my argument would be, now of the three of us, I probably know the least about Star Trek, but to my knowledge, doesn't Spock always have these words of reason, and then Captain Kirk doesn't always follow it, but then stuff still works out? I mean, Spock is rational.
Yeah.
And it does work out, and he does have sound logic, but then again, sometimes it takes more than logic.
Which is why Obi-Wan... I don't think Obi-Wan would always just strictly listen to Spock's reason. He would take it into consideration, but then he would be kind of... Not Captain Kirk in the sense of kind of a scoundrel, but he would definitely employ that type of aspect in his own leadership and making the ultimate decision himself.
But what would stop Spock from getting too emotional? Because oftentimes he has no emotions, but other times he gets extremely emotional. And then that's just when he loses everything, and then he kills people, he beats the crap out of some people. It's just bad, man.
Obi-Wan has dealt with that before, and the
emotions of a child.
even though his success rate has not always been overly fantastic, let's be real, those are very special cases that I don't think would be the same with Spock.
Oh, right.
I mean, that was destiny. That wasn't...
Okay.
It's also difficult to like tell how good they'd be because each planet has a different mass. Thus the gravity force on you is different. So what if the planets in Star Wars are smaller, so there's not as much gravity and they would just crumple to the ground and die on Earth?
That's very true. Very true.
Us on
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean,
pretty
much if they're
really hard
not
for them.
on Earth originally, I mean they're pretty much screwed. So
or in the other case, they could become like Superman and just fly everywhere.
True. Exactly. That's
You
another.
just never know.
That's another thing for Jar Jar. Did you see that like triple flip he did before when he jumped in the water in the beginning? He's
from the same universe.
He has the strength in his legs. No matter what, he would be all right. He could deal with it. I'm just saying. I mean, we can get back to Spock, but also
Spock has been on Earth before, though.
It's true.
Spock is associated with Earth. He worked with humans.
I'll also say this. I feel like Spock, though he might have the words of reason and stuff, he just has one of those faces that it looks like he'd probably be assassinated.
That's not Spock's fault, though.
Oh, I'm not going to vote for somebody that I'm pretty sure is going to be out of there in, a few months or however long it takes.
Good grief.
Sorry.
Let's be real. I kind of feel like Noah wins this argument.
Yeah.
With, his
it's a tie. Okay, I will say this. I do think Noah wins, but I think Jar Jar would be a good senator or representative.
He could be a good cabinet member. I think maybe.
For California.
Anyways. Well, yeah. Good. Congratulations, Noah. You win the
Thank you.
Fictional character presidential nomination. So I kind of feel like this would be something cool to keep up every election cycle if we're still podcasting by the next election cycle. But we'll just have to remember that President Gordon and
actually to
who was
like
your VP?
VP
Captain America. That's right. That they've already served their term, or they'd be up for re-election.
That means you guys better come up with some better candidates.
Yeah. We've got 4 years to figure it out.
They better come out with some better movies, books, and TV shows. It's not my fault.
No. By that time, we're going to be coming. I will have already released a couple of short films, so we'll be able to choose from those characters as well. So, anyways,
actually, I was thinking about that. All the candidates except Jim Gordon that we mentioned don't have families, which is another thing
He's
that people
a family man.
That people consider.
Actually, Cap does have a family in certain comic book lines, but anyway.
You should have specified which
so let's get specific then. Which Captain America are you referring to? Are you referring to MCU?
I'm saying the MCU.
Cap?
Yeah, the
MCU
movies.
Cap? Okay.
Yeah.
Why not like Lego Star or Lego Marvel?
Superheroes, yeah.
I think that would be the most accurate. Well, as always, we'll close off with Jonathan singing a song.
Thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. If you wish to join the conversation, you can tweet at us at Chocolate Dollar who you think...
I didn't even come up with it for a slogan. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, who you think would be the best presidential candidate. You can go with one of ours, or you can come up with your own. You can join us on the Facebook page as well. Just search the Chocolate Dollar Podcast on Facebook. As always, the episode posts to iTunes and YouTube. You can listen to it either or. It's your preference entirely. If you're an Android user, you also have the option to find it on Podcast Republic. Yeah, I guess with that, Chocolate Dollar, signing off.
Woo!
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. Check in next time.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jonathan. We hope you enjoyed that previous episode. We certainly enjoyed it. We love the idea of taking different fictional characters and seeing what they would be like as presidents, and this is something we're definitely planning on continuing to do. Just want to let you know really quick, we have 2 more episodes that are going to come out this year in 2016. We have one that's going to come out around Christmas time, and then we have another one that we're going to be putting out for New Year's. It's kind of an end of the year type show, and whatnot. And then in January and February, we're more than likely going to be taking the 2 months off to kind of explore how to implement some new ideas we've been coming up with, and to also just kind of work on some extra behind the scenes type stuff to hopefully make the show better overall, and kind of reinvent it a little bit more to make it more interesting, and kind of try to find a niche that we kind of fit in a little bit better instead of just kind of a general open type thing. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Tune in next time. We'll post on Twitter whenever that is, so if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can go to you can just follow at Chocolate Dollar. You can like us on Facebook as well, and yeah, just stay up to date with us, and we'll let you know what's going on. All right, thanks. Bye.